What is it that keeps us moving forward in the face of adversity? Is it the strength of our character, the resilience that has been etched into our very DNA by our ancestors? Or perhaps it is the tangible goals we have set for ourselves, the dreams and ambitions that seem so vivid in our mind's eye? Maybe it is the compelling stories who have walked before us, their tales of triumph serving as a beacon of inspiration for our own journeys. What if it is more than just these things? What if it is something deeply ingrained within the very essence of our beings, something intangible yet palpable, something profound yet simple? If it is a force that is as ancient as time itself, as enduring as the universe and as omnipresent as the air we breathe? What is this force that ignites the spark within us when all else seems lost, that whispers in our ear that there is indeed a silver lining in every cloud, a purpose behind every trial, a lesson behind every setback? That gently nudges us to rise after every fall, to persist in the every obstacle, to continue the journey even when the path is steep and rugged. Is it not hope, that beautiful and potent force that is so elusive yet so empowering? Is it not hope, that rare jewel that shines with a brilliance that outshines even the brightest diamond, that glows with a warmth can melt even the coldest heart? Is it not hope, that magical elixir that can heal the deepest wound, that can soothe the most troubled soul, that can inspire the most defeated spirit? In wisdom of the Quran, hope is a fundamental element, an essential part of life's journey. It is a beacon of light in the darkest night, a soothing balm for the most injury, a breath of fresh air in the most suffocating circumstances. It is the light in the darkness, the promise of a new dawn. In Surah Yusuf, verse 87, it is articulated, "O my sons, go and find out about Joseph and his brother and despair not of relief from Allah. Indeed, no one despairs of relief from Allah except the disbelieving people." This profound verse is incredibly significant and impactful. It not only underscores the importance of maintaining hope and positivity, but it also provides us with a comforting reassurance. This assurance reminds us that no matter how severe or desperate the situation may seem, we should never lose hope. Continuing the analysis of this verse, it is evident that it serves as a potent reminder of the boundless mercy and infinite wisdom of Allah. In the midst of trials and tribulations, it encourages us to remain hopeful and never succumb to despair. It implies that hope is intrinsic to faith, and that despair is not an option for those who trust in Allah's wisdom. This verse is a beacon of hope, a ray of light that dispels the darkness of despair and encourages us to persevere, even when the going gets tough. Furthermore, this verse impresses upon us to persist in our search for truth and justice, just as the sons of Jacob were instructed to search for their lost brothers, Joseph and his sibling, despite the seemingly hopeless circumstances. It emphasizes the importance of steadfastness and patience in the face of adversity. Similarly, in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 286, there's an equally powerful verse that states, "Allah does not burden a soul beyond that it can bear." This verse is nothing short of a divine promise, a testament to Allah's mercy and compassion. It provides a beacon of hope, a reaffirmation that no matter what trials and tribulations we face, we are never burdened beyond our capacity to bear. This verse reassures us that we are invariably stronger than we think, and that with unwavering faith we can overcome any ordeal or hardship that we may encounter in life. It bolsters our resolve and spirit, encouraging us to face challenges head-on with courage and determination. It reminds us that life's hardships are not punishments but rather tests of our patience and faith. The verse further emphasizes that even in our weakest moments we are never alone. Allah is always with us, providing us with the strength and resilience we need to navigate life's turbulent storms. It assures us that we are stronger than we think, and that with faith we can overcome any obstacle. The Quran does not only speak of hope, but also shows us how to cultivate it through its divine wisdom. It explores the concept of hope in depth, providing a roadmap for its nurturing and its integration into our lives. The beautifully written verses not only act as spiritual guidance but also the way for individuals to garner strength and resilience in their day-to-day lives. An excellent illustration of this is found in Surah Al-Tawbah, verse 129, which is laden with profound wisdom. The verse reads as such, "But if they turn away, say, Allah is sufficient for me, there is no deity except Him, on Him I have relied, and He is the Lord of the great throne." This verse is deeply valuable and serves as an anchor during times of turmoil. It encourages us, in the most profound sense, to place our complete trust and unwavering hope in Allah, the ultimate source of strength and solace. It guides us towards the realization that no matter how difficult or challenging our circumstances may be, we are never alone. Allah is always there, a constant, inexhaustible source of support, always ready to provide us the strength we need to endure life's struggles and the promise of relief when the time is right. The verse empowers us to navigate through life's turbulences with courage and determination. It strengthens our faith and fills our hearts with hope, knowing that when all else fails, Allah, the Lord of the Great Throne, is always there for us. Through this verse, the Quran teaches us a valuable lesson, that hope is not just about optimism, but about having faith in the divine and placing our trust in Him. This verse encourages us to place our trust and hope in Allah, reminding us that He is always there for us, providing us with the strength to endure and the promise of relief. So what are the main points about hope in the Quran? Well, there are several remarkable insights that we can deduce. To begin with, hope is regarded as a key of faith. It is a kernel of optimism, a firm belief in a brighter tomorrow where the promises of a better life can turn into reality. It embodies the trust in the wisdom, benevolence, and mercy of Allah, a belief that underpins the spiritual philosophy of Islam and its followers. Moreover, the Quran teaches us that despair or the loss of hope is not permissible for those who believe. Even in the face of severe adversity, courage to hold on to hope and the conviction that positive change is possible need to be preserved. It is this enduring faith that empowers us to face the toughest of challenges with resilience and equanimity. Another crucial point to remember is that according to the Quran, we are never burdened with more troubles than we can endure. This divine assurance that we are always capable of overcoming our challenges gives us the strength to maintain hope. It fuels our perseverance, boosts our inner strength, and helps us remain hopeful in the toughest of circumstances. Finally, the Quran encourages us to place an unwavering trust and reposed hope in Allah, the Supreme, the Omnipotent, the most reliable and steadfast source of strength and relief. This invocation is much more than a spiritual guideline. It is a compass that directs the believer's life and aspirations. Lastly, we are encouraged to place our trust and hope in Allah, the most reliable source of strength and relief. So, in the face of challenges, remember these verses. They are the words of wisdom that can guide you, providing a sense of direction and hope when you need it most. These verses, profound yet simple, are the light during the darkest nights of your life. They are not mere words, but a profound message of faith, resilience, and hope, reminding us that even in the deepest despair, a glimmer of hope still exists. These verses encourage us to nurture hope, to cradle it within our hearts because it is the beacon that illuminates our path, a beacon that brightly, guiding us towards the promise of a new dawn, a new beginning, a fresh start. A beacon of hope is much more than a simple light. It's a symbol of optimism, a promise that even in our darkest hours, a new beginning awaits us. Remember, hope is a choice. It is much more than a feeling of optimism or a passing thought. It is a decision, a conscious commitment to trust in the wisdom and mercy of Allah. It is choosing to believe, despite the trials and tribulations that life throws at us, that there is a divine plan guiding us all. It is choosing faith over fear, love over hate, and light over darkness. The Quran teaches us something profound about hope. Hope is not just about expecting the best, but also about enduring the worst with grace, patience, and faith. It is about seeing beyond the gloom of the present moment and believing that there is a promise of a better tomorrow, even when today seems bleak and uncertain. It is about trusting in Allah's wisdom, His mercy, and His never-ending love for us, even when we feel lost, overwhelmed by life's challenges. So, let hope be your guiding light, your beacon in the dark. Let it nourish your soul and strengthen your faith. Keep hope alive, for it is the essence of our faith and the key to our resilience.